Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Going On. So, the client plans to celebrate his birthday, without Meghan Markle, but with his closest mates. What? I thought the guy didn't have any friends. Is this what's happening again? Are we being told again that this guy has friends? Because we've been over this before. I believe it was just a week and a half ago where they tried to pull this bullshit that Harry, oh, he has loads of friends. Harry's so popular. Harry this, Harry that. Okay. Fine. Then he does have friends. Fine. Then he does. We'll just go with it, even though that's literally not anything that we've been hearing over the last, month? Easily. Everything that we've been hearing. Oh, Harry has friends. Oh, Harry has loads of friends. Oh, Harry doesn't need the royal family. Oh, yeah, Momster. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Amazing friends. No, dude. Harry, look, let me make this big for you. Harry, I'm talking directly to you, man. You don't have to do this anymore. You don't. You don't have to do this anymore. We all believe you. We all believe you that you have friends. We all believe you that you don't need the royal family. We get it. We get it. Okay? We get it. Jeez, what a freaking loser, man. He's planning a getaway with his closest mates for his 40th birthday, and the Meg won't be joining them. If you got invited to Harry's party, would you go, Andrew? Sure, I guess. Why not, right? I don't know why he would invite someone like me, but you mean like as in if he was one of my old friends or something? Okay, I can see it from that point of view. Like if Harry was one of my old friends and he had done that, because I've been through that before. I've been through it before where a friend that I've had, he will just completely change on me. I've lived that. And did I forgive that friend? Not really. No. I did. I was still their friend afterwards, but when someone does that to you, it does something to you. It really does something to you. It makes you realize that maybe that person wasn't really your friend that much and they just dropped you that hard. So if you're talking about would you go to his party after being dropped by your best friend, sure, why not? I wouldn't be into it, but sure, I would go. Yeah, why not? Just to humor him. The client will head off with lads on a lads trip after the private birthday gathering at the Sussexes. This is the one that's important. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. A private birthday gathering. That means there won't be any photos of him and his fake rented children. That's what that means. And that's exactly why they're saying that. They're doing that specifically so that nobody can say, oh, well, why isn't Harry celebrating his birthday with his children? Why isn't Harry they're doing it specifically for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Superman. And it glows in the dark. Yeah. My kids got me this. I love it. My kids got it for me. And it glows in the dark. Yeah, at the Two Idiots Montecito Mansion, yes, where those kids are in the basement staring at iPads with suits on a loop. We all know that. That's the only reason that show has any viewers. He is set to enjoy a weekend getaway with a few of his closest mates. Okay, fine. Then he is. We get it. Everyone wants to make us all believe that this man has friends and that he's not isolated. Meghan Markle didn't isolate him. Meghan Markle didn't pull him away from his family. He's not over there by himself with this woman where they're just stuck in that fortress all by themselves. Okay, we get it. Ugh. My God, you don't have to do this so much, man. You don't have to do this so much. You really don't. Wife, Meg, will stay behind in California with the two fake invisible rented children who Harry said are the two best gifts he's ever received. Really? Okay, really. Now, that's very interesting. That's very, very interesting. I really have to say that's interesting. The children that none of us, not you or myself, none of us can prove exist, those are the two best gifts that he's ever received. Look at this. Lucky Harry Nacho is a top. Harry's a taker. He's not a giver. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good laugh right there. Okay, Harry, who wrote in his memoir Spare about growing up in the shadow to his brother. Yes, we get it. You're jealous. God, you don't have to put that in the report. And it shocked claims he said to be seeking guidance on a return to Britain. Okay, fine. Then you're seeking guidance. Jeez. Harry has reportedly consulted his trusted former aides. So is that going to be it? Watch. I can guarantee you something. We're going to read the rest of this report, and it's not going to be about, it's not going to be about anything having to do with his birthday. Just watch. And I hate it when they do this. Friends of the prince claim he has lost his way since the move across the pond. Yada yada. A source close to him told the Sun Harry is feeling more and more isolated in California, which is why he's been reconnecting with old friends. The Colombia trip really highlighted how Meg is comfortable stepping into the spotlight. Oh, well, thank you, the Sun, for finally putting something that we all know is true. Meghan Markle, breaking news, breaking news, everybody. Meghan Markle is comfortable stepping into the spotlight and with a microphone. We all know, yes, breaking news, that as if we all didn't know that by now, right? While Harry cuts a very sulky, unhappy figure, he wants to carve out a way back to his royal life. Nobody wants him there. In his 2023 memoir, Spared. Yeah, okay, see, I told you. There's nothing. They literally talk about the birthday, one paragraph, 2-3 paragraphs, and that's it. Okay, here we go with a poll. Who's ready? Let's do a poll together. Right here. Do you think Harry and Meghan will move back to the UK? Press 1, okay? Press 1 for yes, they will be back soon enough. That's 1. Excuse me. Press 2 for no, I think they'll stay in America. And press 3 for Harry is more likely to. I guess that means by himself. Let's run this poll. Let's give it a little time so that way everybody can enter their vote. Number 1 is yes, they'll be back soon enough. Number 2 is no, I think they'll stay in America. Number 3 is Harry is more likely to. Let's see what we got here. We got a whole lot of twos. 1, 3, 3, 3. I think that's 3 threes, 4 threes and 4 twos, 5 twos, 5 twos and 5 threes, 6 twos, 6 threes. All right, so we're tied on the 2s and 3s, tied on the 2s and 3s, 2s. Okay, so we got 8 2s and 6 3s, and what was this? Where's she at? Gina comes in with number 4. They need a new country. So 7 3s, 8 3s. We got 9 2s. All right, we're going to cut off the poll in about 30 seconds. Let's go get those numbers in. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay, here we go. We got some more coming in. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay, it's looking like number 2. We got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Here we go. Everybody all we need is a few more 3s, and then we choose that number 3. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're choosing number 2. Oh, whoever chose number 3. Oh, come on. Really? What kind of crap was that? Did you just see that? Oh my gosh. We really answered the poll and then they just changed the question. Okay, so basically from what I saw, number 3 won. So everyone out there that chose number 3, there you go. Everyone out there that chose number 3, that's the one that won. Nice job to everybody out there that chose number 3. Okay, so basically the Sun article ain't saying shit, but then we got this one. And then he says, Prince Harry reveals the best gift he ever got, and apparently that's supposed to be his children. I mean, it's just so tough to believe that kind of stupid shit, but fine. Plus how the client plans to ring in his milestone birthday. What is your milestone birthday, client? Are you 13? You're 13 because you still act like it, bro. You don't even have a job. You literally, what do? You stay at home all day? Is that what you do? I mean, we could understand if you were working from home, not that you ever know how to work. We could understand if you were working from home, but he's not. He doesn't have a job, doesn't do anything all day, probably wakes up at like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, for real. What happened to your video on NDS? It's there. The one, are you talking about the one where he's nasty in it? Yeah, that one's there on my Substack. We didn't take that one down. And we just took it off of the YouTube because, YouTube's guidance, whatever, guidelines. So yeah, number 3, everyone's thinking that Harry will go back to by himself. After years of self-reflection, wow, People Magazine, you really are putting out some bull right there. Real. People Magazine is trying to make the world believe that Harry has the ability to self-reflect. Come on, man. This is a joke. That's a joke. That's literally a lie. We know that narcissists like Harry cannot understand that they are the problem and everything is their fault. We know that. Everybody knows that. Same thing with his wife. They're both the problem and they can't understand and they can't do any self-reflection. You should be ashamed of yourself, People Magazine. For real, you really should. This is bull. Chronicled in his best-selling memoir, yada, yada, yada. His work continues with Archwell Foundation scam, the nonprofit he co-founded with Megan, and a series of entertainment projects through their Netflix deal. A series, bro. There's only been like 5. What do you mean a series? That's not even enough to call it a series. That's barely more than a few. That's all that is. But fine, People Magazine, lying as usual. Through their Netflix deal, all failed, including an upcoming documentary. Oh, now they're putting in the documentary. Of course they have to do that, always. But above all, the client's priority remains fatherhood. Really? Okay. Harry's priority remains fatherhood. Really? Well, that's interesting because I seem to remember that just last week we found out that Harry was taking bike rides by himself outside of his Montecito fortress. Does that sound like his priority is fatherhood? Last week we found out that Harry is taking walks on the beach. Remember? That's what the report said last week. Harry is taking walks on the beach without his kids. Really? That sounds like the fatherhood is a priority? Really? Okay. And then, not to mention the fact that in the last 18 months, or as long as I've been covering them now, at least since I've been covering them, this man and this fake black wife, they've both gone on at least 40 vacations without their kids. 40 plus. Okay. And that's including the ones that we know of. That's only the ones we know of. Remember that. So you're telling me priority remains fatherhood when the guy has never taken his children out on a vacation with him. Okay. That's just like when Meghan Markle said that she loves being a mother and it's the most important thing in the world to her over there in New York City at that Project Healthy Minds. That's exactly what that is. It really, really is, man. This is total crap. In reflecting on his birthday, he tells people via his spokesperson, yeah, right, it was probably him, the best gift I've ever been given, without a doubt, my kids. I enjoy watching them grow every single day and love being their dad. Okay. Sometimes it feels, I don't know if you've ever been lied to your face, but that's how it feels. Like when you have someone sitting right across from you, and I'm talking about in person, not like this, on screen or something. I'm talking about in person. And you have someone sitting across from you and they're just lying to your face. And you get that feeling inside. And you're just like you really want to just, and that's how it feels whenever I read these kind of articles. That's exactly how. Oh, we got Christine in the house. Best in the business. The mods. We got the best mods in the business. But yeah, that's how this feels, man. It feels like there's a person sitting right in front of me and they're just lying to my face. They're just lying, you know? And don't get me wrong, I would love to be wrong. I really would. I would love to be wrong. And all of us that we're all wrong that these children exist, they were, whether it's surrogate or whether Megan carried them. Yeah, right. Whether it's surrogate or whether she birthed them, which probably didn't happen, it doesn't matter. Fine, we're wrong. But no, man, no. That's how it feels. It feels like we have someone sitting right in front of us and they're lying right to our face. And I have to tell you, it's one of the most annoying feelings. I swear. I enjoy watching them grow up every single day, and I love being their dad. God. And it just feels so dirty and grimy. Like that's, oh, I hate that. Harry plans to celebrate his big day with Meghan. What? Oh, okay, there it is. With Meghan and their children, followed by a gathering with close friends internationally. Okay, fine, then he has friends. Nobody believes that. Though the two idiots are raising Archie and Lilibet that don't exist out of the spotlight, they have given glimpses into their children's personalities. Oh, yeah, we've heard about that, right? That what did the first one? The one said alligator or crocodile. That was like their first word. Literally a 4-syllable word is the first word from a baby. Fine. During their trip to Colombia, Meghan connected with a kindergartner when she said the student was the same age as her son and voiced her pride for the Afro-descendant women and power panel. You know, that's actually interesting. Meg. This is a real question. We read that right there. The student was the same age as her son. Wouldn't you want to have taken your children to that right there? To that meeting, you know, in Colombia, so your kids could see? Wouldn't you have wanted that? Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? Like, you want them to experience new things. You want them to see the world the way that you did, Harry, with your brother. We've all seen the photos of Diana and Harry and William when they were kids. We've all seen the photos. Oh, I'm not even gonna comment on this, but I'm just gonna show it. I'm not even gonna comment or say anything, but I'm just gonna show it. Hey, man, tough shit, tough titty. You know how they say. You know, and wouldn't she want those children to see Colombia? Wouldn't she want those children to see Nigeria? Don't you think? I think so. And that's why it feels like this is all bullshit. But fine. As Harry fights for increased security, yes, we know he wants his IPP status so he can do whatever he wants. Quote, Harry has been reluctant to show his children publicly. You know, that's not even how it feels, though. Honestly. And I say that with all honesty. That's not even how it feels. It doesn't feel like, oh, he's trying to hide them from the world and shield them so that way they don't go through what he went through. That's not how it feels, man. You want me to tell you how it feels, client? It feels like they don't exist. That's how it feels. It feels like they don't even live with you, much less exist at all. That's what it feels like. Let's see. What is this? I'm not banned behind the scenes, right? No reason to be. I don't know why the mods at Atwood Show have it out for me, though. I know they banned me this morning and laughed about it. Who's Queen? What happened? Oh, I don't know. I mean, the mods over at Ron's show are pretty good. Those little kids are little. No, they're not. One of them is supposed to be 5 and the other one is supposed to be 3. When you say little, that's like 2 or 1. Like my toddler is 3. Okay. He's going to be 4 in January. That's more than enough time to have your children out and to, yeah. Oh, I was about to say that, Marie right there. Great minds think alike, Marie. They don't publish photos anymore. They can't keep getting away with their lies. Yeah. My kid is 3. I literally have thousands of photos of him in my phone, on my Facebook. Like, why don't they do that? That's why I say that. It feels like they don't exist. That's how it feels, truly. Not out of a desire to hide them, but to protect their privacy and safety from potential threats. What threats? What threats are you talking about? What? I could understand if Harry was an important person. but he's not. He truly isn't. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Thank you for telling me. I could understand if Harry was an important person, but he's not. He really, really is not. So I think it's a ridiculous thing to say to protect their privacy and safety from potential threats. What threats? Who are you talking about, client? Who do you think is going to come and hurt your children? Who? We don't know what you're saying. We don't know what you're talking about. It's a joke, man. This is a joke. It really honestly is. And actually, I do agree with a lot of people out there that I'm more surprised he hasn't faked another security incident. You know, that's what you think he would do if he really wanted to pretend as if he was in trouble, but he's not because he knows he's full of shit. A friend previously told people, who's the friend? Who's the friend? The friend is Megan. That's who the friend is. He wants them to lead as normal a life as possible without the fear of Look at, oh my God. Oh my God. There it is right there. Oh my God. He wants them to lead as normal a life as possible without the fear of kidnapping or harm. This is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. I don't understand. I don't. You know what it feels like? It feels like this man thinks he lives in a movie, right? It feels like Harry thinks he lives in a movie and people are going to kidnap his kids and hold them for ransom. And you want me to tell you what, client? That's why you got to stop doing that right there. See that right there? You got to stop it. You got to cut it out. You got to let it go. Nobody is going to kidnap or harm your children. Nobody's going to do that. Okay, you don't live in a movie. This isn't an action movie. This isn't a Commando from the 90s or from the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where they take his daughter and he has to go rescue his daughter because the daughter was kidnapped. It's not that, Harry. It's not. This isn't real. This is a joke, man. This is a joke, Harry. And the sad part is, what if that guy really believes that? Yeah. The client paranoid delusion. Christine, best in the business, knows what she's saying right there. The client paranoid delusion, man. Jeez. The friend added, which means Meghan Markle, as a dad and husband, Harry is determined to ensure that history doesn't repeat itself. What history? What history? Is Harry trying to imply that he was kidnapped and harmed as a child? Is that what we're getting right now? This is what is happening? This is a joke. This is breaking news right now. Prince Harry, right after, because that's what these two sentences mean. Okay, these two sentences back to back. This is what they mean. Okay, Harry has a fear that his kids will be kidnapped or harmed. And he is implying that history will repeat itself. Harry, you were never kidnapped. Your brother was never kidnapped. You were never harmed. Client, your brother was never harmed. What are you talking about here? What are we reading right now? This right here is delusion. This is pure, unadulterated delusion. And this is sad. I have to tell you that. And you want to know what makes it worse? People read this crap. That's what makes it worse. And that's why I love doing this. I love getting these public articles and shutting them down because people read this that don't know what's going on. Harry or William were never kidnapped as children, and history will not repeat itself because that never happened. I can't even believe this man right now. I truly can't. This is a joke, man. This is a joke, and this is sad. I can't even believe that. This is absolutely sad. Despite recent speculation, the return of royal duties, nobody wants you there. Harry has, as he steps into his 40s, with ongoing tensions between him, his father, King Charles, and his brother. What do you mean ongoing tensions? Why are you making it sound as if you didn't start it, client? Why does he always do that? Every time, every single time, he makes it look like it's not because of him. Oh, it's just, oh, well, oh, no, bro, you did it, sir. You did it, client. Yeah, they don't like it when I call him sir. Harry is happy. Oh, there it is. Look, there it is again. They're telling us, they're wanting us to believe it. There it is again, right there. Harry is happy with his life in Montecito. Okay. Okay. Okay, Harry. Okay. Then you are. Then you are. Jeez, man. And that's why I say, I know they don't care about us. We're not the target audience. The target audience is people that don't know any better. That's why. It's people that don't know any better. So they'll read this. Oh, normal people will read Harry is happy with his life in Montecito, and they'll be like, oh, wow, yeah, Harry is happy. Yeah, Harry is happy. No, he's not. No, he's not. You don't have to keep telling us that he is. His schedule also includes upcoming in New York City. Yeah, nobody wants you there either. Okay, so that's the end of that. There you go. Damn. You see, if we wouldn't have read, that's the end of that. If we wouldn't have read that, we would have never found out that this dude now, this is breaking news right now. Prince Harry believes his children will be kidnapped or harmed. This is sad. This is sad. How embarrassing that you have to go to People magazine. Why is it embarrassing? This is what normal people read every day. What are you talking about? This is why we do it. This is exactly why we do this, because this is what people read. Normal people are getting lied to in the press. What do you mean? How embarrassing? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. This is ridiculous. This is a joke. It really, really is. And I'm glad we read it. I'm glad you and I read this together, because if we didn't, this is the kind of thing we wouldn't know. Oh, okay. Them, not me. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? No, man, I really have to say, I want to go back to this just one more time. I want to end it off right here so everybody can see this. Harry believes his children will be kidnapped or harmed, and he doesn't want history to repeat itself. That right there is a delusion of all delusions for all of eternity. That is absolutely insane. That truly, truly is. Man. And that's sad, man. You have to lie like this in People magazine, and we know what that means. We know what exclusive means. We really do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you for being here on this live. Today, actually, we hit a new high. We got up to, I believe we got up to 487 or 490 in the chat today. So thank you, everyone that is here. Thank you for being here. And we will catch you next time.